What if I told you there is a place on Earth where the ground beneath your feet is literally burning? A place where people walk among ghostly ruins while an unquenchable fire rages silently just feet below. Imagine walking down a deserted street where the asphalt is hot to the touch, and thin, white sulfur fumes snake up through a dense web of cracks, smelling of rotten eggs and ancient ash. This isn't a set piece for a Hollywood horror movie, nor is it footage from a desolate alien planet. This is Centralia, Pennsylvania, a real town that was slowly and agonizingly roasted from the inside out. But how did a thriving, peaceful community turn into a real-world portal to hell? Stay with me until the end, because the true horror isn't just the fire burning beneath us. It's the fact that no human technology has ever been able to stop it, and it could keep burning for another 2 centuries. To understand the tragedy, we have to step back in time. Before 1962, Centralia was not a ghost town. It was a vibrant, prosperous heart of American industry. Life here revolved around rich, deep seams of anthracite coal, often called black gold. Generations of hard-working miners woke up before dawn, descended into the dark, labyrinthine shafts, and risked their lives to power the homes, factories, and locomotives of a growing nation. The streets were filled with children laughing, local shops buzzed with commerce, and neighbor knew neighbor. It was a classic American dream, built entirely on the dark, rich bounty hidden deep within the earth. But little did the townspeople know, the very element that gave them life would soon become their ultimate executioner. Everything changed forever in May of 1962. With Memorial Day fast approaching, the town council wanted to clean up an unsightly municipal dump located inside an abandoned 50-foot deep strip mine pit. In the past, they had burned trash there without incident. But this time, a fatal error was made. They tossed in garbage, set it ablaze, and planned to extinguish it later, just like always. What they didn't realize was that the pit contained a hidden, jagged fissure. A silent, invisible crack connecting directly to the massive labyrinth of abandoned deep coal mines beneath the town. The flames slipped through that crack, plunging deep into the dark, oxygen-rich subterranean tunnels. What was supposed to be a simple community cleanup unlocked a literal Pandora's box, waking up a sleeping geological monster that would never go back to sleep. At first, nobody panicked. People thought it was just a surface fire that would burn itself out. But underground, an unstoppable chemical reaction had begun. The endless mazes of abandoned coal veins caught fire like a massive, hidden fuse, spreading across miles beneath the town, completely out of human reach. Local miners and state authorities tried everything. They pumped millions of gallons of water into the depths. They tried digging trenches to isolate the flames, and they even sealed the shafts with heavy clay and concrete. Nothing worked. Every time they thought they had one, the subterranean monster found fresh pockets of oxygen through hidden fissures. Deep underground, temperatures skyrocketed, reaching nearly 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The earth itself was cooking from within. The invisible threat soon made its brutal presence known on the surface. Toxic gases like carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide began seeping into basements, poisoning the air and turning homes into silent gas chambers. Trees died, their leaves turning brittle and brown in the middle of summer, while patches of ground glowed with eerie heat. Then, on a fateful day in 1981, the nightmare became intensely personal. 12-year-old Todd Dombrowski was walking near his grandmother's house. when the earth suddenly split open directly beneath his feet. In a split second, he was swallowed into a steaming, boiling sinkhole 3 stories deep. He survived only by a miracle, managing to grab onto exposed tree roots and holding on for dear life while toxic fumes billowed from the abyss below before his cousin pulled him out. That terrifying moment exposed the absolute truth. Centralia was no longer safe for human life. Recognizing the apocalyptic danger, the government stepped in with a massive buyout and relocation program. House by house, block by block, Centralia was condemned. Most residents packed their memories and fled, watching as their homes were demolished and erased from official maps. Today, the once bustling town looks like a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Cracked, buckling highways covered in graffiti, rusting abandoned cars, and skeletal foundations overgrown with weeds. But a tiny, stubborn handful of residents refused to leave, choosing to grow old among the ghostly ruins and warning signs. Their eerie, isolated existence inspired pop culture forever, becoming the direct, visual, and atmospheric blueprint for the cult classic horror franchise Silent Hill. Here, fiction meets chilling reality. Today, the underground fire beneath Centralia has burned relentlessly for over 60 years. Scientists estimate that there is still enough high-grade anthracite coal left in those deep labyrinths to keep the fire smoldering for another 200 years. The subterranean monster is not done yet. Centralia stands as a haunting, unforgettable monument to human hubris. A grim reminder that when we carelessly disturb the deep earth, nature ultimately reclaims its domain in the most terrifying ways possible. This was Forgotten Echoes. If this journey into the depths moved you, hit that subscribe button, share your thoughts in the comments below, and join us next time as we uncover more lost places erased by time. Until then, listen closely to the echoes.